everyone, RG here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel, and today we are remaking the hospital from the game. Yeah, I know this is an old build and you all wanted me to try and recreate it and bring you something that is better than the thing that we have right now in the game, and I gotta tell you that the hospital right now in the game is just so bad. Even for a base game, it's super not practical to use, because for those who play the career know that that you need to do a lot of examinations and tests on your patients, and if the rooms are too separated from each other, it can take you a long time to do so. So I recreated the hospital and created it in a way that is much more practical to use. It will save you much more time, so you really want to stick around and see the end product. Now this build, as you can see, is 3 levels, and yes, all the 3 levels are gonna be used. In the first floor you're gonna have the reception area, in the second floor you're gonna have a nursery area, like an area for pregnant ladies to come over and deliver their baby, and private rooms. Yeah, I created even those in this build. And in the upper floor, like on the top floor, you're gonna have a cafeteria with a seating area, and that thing is something that you're not gonna see during the speed build because I kind of did it like off camera, but it is a small gym for the staff. Now this build called the Eco Hospital, and the Eco Hospital is just not just because it's eco in the colors of it. I think that as you can see, there's a grass on top of it, there's a grassy area that you can wait and well, you're gonna see that in a bit, but this is an area for the patient to go over and chill a bit. And I use quite a lot of the eco pack in this build. If you ask me, I think that the most used pack in this build are, I think, the Eco Lifestyle, the Get to Work, because you have to, of course, the Doctor Career is in the Get to Work pack, so I had to use it, and I think that's it. Like other packs are used here lightly, not too super used. And I gotta tell you that I actually use some of the new lights from the Star Wars pack, and I'm super furious about myself and the devs. You know why? Because those lights are just too awesome not to use them. Those lights from the new packs are actually ground lights that their aura, their light is in a cone shape, and they can light a wall just too good. I do know, I know there are some base game lights that you can place on like near walls, and they will light that wall, but the new lights from the Star Wars are just too good, and you're gonna see that in a bit, so don't be too mad at me using them in this build. But you know what, and that's the reason why I'm so torn with the new pack, because as I stated in my previous videos, I'm not gonna use this pack as a gameplay. I'm not gonna play it, but the building items are just too good, and I did check them out and saw some stuff what we got in this pack, and so many awesome options to use and to build with, and the gameplay itself does not worth, or at least for me, the money, but the building aspect is totally worth it. And yes, I know, I do remember that I own you a build buy, not for the building parts, but the debug menu items. I made a survey in the previous week, and a lot of you wanted to see that, so you know what, let me know in the comment section if you want me to cover that debug menu items to see what you can get in this pack. Maybe it will convince you that you want that pack, and I'll bring it to you as fast as I can. Now, funny story regarding this build I gotta tell you, and I really want to share with you, is that actually to build this build you have to have a doctor, or a Sims that is willing to become a doctor in the career. So I actually created a new Sim, a blonde guy with I think it was bluish eyes. You know, the stereotype about doctors, that they are good looking and stuff. So I created a very attractive Sim, and I told him to go to the university and finish with a degree in biology. So he did that, and when he was learning, he actually had no life, because he tried to graduate with an A+, which at the end he managed to do so. But yeah, during the learning process, he didn't really have a life. He always learned, he always did the chores that he had to do, and took the exams, and how do you even call it, like perfected those charts that you can go and then do a something with the class. I don't really remember what he had to do, but he didn't really have a life during this process. And the funny thing is, right now that he is the doctor in this hospital, he still doesn't have life. But but yeah, that's a funny thing that I had to do in order to build this lot, because I don't think, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe you know it better than me, I don't think that you can bring your sim over here as a patient and then activate the cheat code, because if you don't know, if you want to build on the hidden worlds for the detective career and the medic career, like the doctor career, this one, you need to activate the code enable free builds to place and play with this lot. By the way, yeah, I'm gonna drift for a second. You need to do that in order to load this build in your world. You need to bring your own doctor in this lot, activate the cheat code, enable free build, and only then you can place this build inside this lot. But put that aside for a sec, I had to bring my sim over here as a doctor in order to build this build, and I gotta tell you that when I first started this build, I wasn't quite sure what and how to do things, okay? Because I checked the previous one, the base game hospital, and it was horrible. First of all, the upper area, the second level, was empty. It was a ghost town. I don't really understand why the devs. You know what? I do understand. They wanted this build to look like a hospital from real life, maybe, and I don't think there are hospitals that are only one floor, and all of them are kind of big and have few floors. So they wanted the upper area just to be there to for the look of it. But as you can see here, I created 3 floors and all of them are going to be used. And as I said, I wasn't quite sure how I'm going to do that, because I never built a hospital in the game before. So I started playing with shapes, and as you could see, I kind of went with triangle. I didn't want it to be a box. I wanted it to be something a bit different, a bit unique, and that's why those lights from the Star Wars look great, because of the like the triangle cone-shaped aura that fits perfectly into that triangle-designed hospital. Now, speaking of the upper floor, there is something that drives me crazy almost every time I'm building a multi-purpose lot. Not that this one is a multi-purpose, this one's supposed to be like a hospital, but in a hospital, just like in real life, you have a cafeteria area, right? A place that you can come and grab yourself something to eat. Maybe the staff go over there when they need some break or want to talk about professional stuff. But just like in real life hospital, I wanted to have a cafeteria on the upper floor, and I did that. But just like every time I'm building a cafeteria inside a lot that is maybe a retail shop or it is a restaurant, those cafeteria areas need to be, how do even I pull it? You need to hire staff every time with your money. Your sim will need to spend 100 simoleons to hire staff to that buffet area, okay? And I don't get it. Why? Sims devs, why? Why, for an example, in a lot like this one is a hospital, a place that even in real life has the cafeteria area, so why you need to pay for the service and hire staff to a cafeteria buffet? And that buffet is from the university pack, and in the university pack you don't need to hire staff to that area. So I don't get it why I need to do that in this build. This can drive me crazy. Maybe it's just me, let me know, maybe it's just me, but that thing can drive me crazy. So because of that, I included in this build some machines that you can grab yourself some snacks and maybe sandwiches and maybe sodas, all those stuff that you can buy directly from the machines. So every time that you want to grab yourself something to eat, you can just go over there to those machines. But you do have a cafeteria area that you can sit over there and chat with your coworkers and chill a bit, maybe bring the mood up for your sim a bit, because we know that this job can be stressful for your sims. And yeah, right now you can see that I'm creating the reception area for the people to come over and complain about the stuff that they are feeling that they have. And yeah, I know that the color of the symbol in this area is a blue and the outside is red. I don't know, I felt that I want to give a bit more chilled vibe and chilled area with using the colors, of course, because blue or light blue is much more chilling than seeing a strong red in front of your face, right? So I went with a bit more chilling colors in the reception area, and in general in the hospital you can see that you will see that I went with white. And the places that I went a bit more with colors is actually the upper level with the nursery area for the maternity ward. So that area is a bit more colorful because, you know, kids are being born over there. And one thing that I want to let you know that in the original hospital there were, I think, 3 examination rooms, or 3 or 4 examination rooms. Here you have 4 of them with 2 beds on each examination room, and you have a testing rooms, of course, for the X-ray and the under pressure running thing. I don't remember how you call it. You only have 1 machine on each room, and that is on purpose, not because there was no enough space, because there's a lot of space in this build, just because when I played the game, and I told you that I played the game and I tested it, I didn't find any reason to place more than 1 X-ray or more than 1 surgery table, because I never saw anyone else working on the second machine when I was playing my doctor in the original build. So there was no point to place more than 1 machine in each of those rooms, taking into account that you're gonna be the only one that is gonna work with them most of the time. So yeah, I chose to go with only 1, and each room looked great because there's only 1 machine, and around that machine there are so many other objects that are gonna give you the feeling of that specific testing room. For an example, in the X-ray room you're gonna find some X-ray pictures on the walls and some I don't know what other stuff I placed over there, but yeah, those decorative items around the machine totally gonna give you the vibe of that testing room. Now this is the moment for me to remind you that if you enjoy this build, if you enjoy your time here, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new here. Put the bell notification on if you don't want to miss any of my builds, because I found many of my followers coming after like 1 month that they weren't here, and then they are sad because they don't have a tray files because they missed the video. So make sure to hit that bell notification button, and if I already mentioned it, this build is already at the gallery for you to download and enjoy. Make sure, just as I said, to activate the enable free build cheat code before you can even place this build in your game. And don't go anywhere, because right now I'm gonna bring you some awesome music for the rest of the video, and thank you so much for watching. Keep that Sims party going for me, RGeetect Gaming, signing off. See you in the next video.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. For I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'm a drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be 2 of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. know that I'm obvious, fuck it, I'm made this way. But why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for a pass out. I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy that you don't. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the rain. Am I the only one? 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 Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy that you don't. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind it down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Loosen up and lose ourselves to this feeling. Oh, I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. Moon is rising and the stars are coming out, but we miss it cause we're way down on the ground. Ain't nobody interrupting if we decide. I just need a night with you, baby. Yeah. Then we be blinded by the lights, oh. We get this feeling, oh so right, oh. I'm so over being sober, you're all I know. I just need a night with you. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your